Howdy doody, ladies and germs. Down here on the creek again. Yeah, I fish here a lot. And when it's 112 billion degrees outside like it is here in Tennessee, like this is the hottest, nastiest, muggiest summer we've had in a very long time. And it wouldn't be so daggum bad if it wasn't so friggin' humid. And it's just, the fishing has just sucked. Everywhere that I have fished, from my crappie or catfish spot to the lakes, you know, the cooler spots up in the mountains, the fishing has just sucked. So anyway, for the time being, we're going to stay where there's some shade. And I'm going to continue on with another series that I tried to do, but it just didn't turn out already. Deleted that one, go figure. But like the big rod, small reel, big reel, small rod videos that I did, this one is going to be the other end of another rod video I did. Expensive rod, cheap reel, whatever it was. But this is cheap rod, expensive reel. Now, the rod is a 5-foot, or what is this? 5.6 light Shakespeare micro series. It's like a $16 rod at Walmart. The reel is a Shimano Vanford C3000. When I bought it, it was, I think, $229. Now that reel is about $260, depending on where you look. So, anyway, I got about an hour to kill. Let's see whatever's willing to bite. Honestly, not banking on much. Oh, we got a fish. I thought I just reeled into a stick. Anyway, nice red. I'll get a picture real quick if I can get my phone out. But I am also not just making a video for this, but trying to catch bait for a trip tomorrow, because since it's been so freaking hot lately, I want to do some night fishing. I just happen to be off the next 2 days, so I'm gonna catch a couple fish for bait and go up to one of my catfish spots tomorrow evening and hopefully catch some big old catfish. I probably should have put a lid on that. And I probably should have brought bug spray, which I didn't, like usual. Now, in the previous attempt at making this video with this setup, I noticed that this rod is extremely, like, this is a very, very well-balanced setup. 5.6 light with a C3000 Vanford. You would think that would be, you know, kind of offsetting. The Vanford is so light that this setup, that's the balance point right there. Right there. Extremely comfortable. Doesn't feel bottom heavy, doesn't feel tip heavy. It's just a very comfortable setup. Whew, God, it's hot. Tell you what, those of y'all that enjoy summer, you can have all of it. Give me fall and winter, I'll be happy. Hey, we got us an itty bitty one. I mean, an itty bitty one. You ain't big enough for bait, but you count. I really wish I had brought some bug spray with me, because these skaters are relentless today. It's like kamikazes. It ain't the type of skeeters that kind of ease up to you. They just go straight for the ear. Ooh. What do we have here? This is nice. Holy crap. The first that I have ever caught in this creek. Huh. I'm impressed. First time I have ever. See if I can get you unhooked. And I'm gonna have my pliers for that one. He's hooked kind of funky. Get you down there for the time being. Decent drumfish, like, ow. For this, chill, dude. For this creek, there you go. That is the first time in all the years that I have fished this creek that I have ever caught a drum out of it. I've caught some weird fish out of this creek that you really wouldn't expect to catch in this creek. Like, if you know it, you wouldn't expect to catch them. Drum is one of them. I also know for a fact that there are really big carp farther down that way toward the other section of this creek. I've caught yellow bass, which that kind of makes sense. The crappie, that kind of makes sense, kind of. Spotted bass does not make sense to be in this creek because it's, oh shoot. The nearest river that, or lake that they would be in is, shoot, probably 10 miles that way. But there's catfish in here, I know that because I've caught them. And all your typical panfish and things like that. But honestly, never expected to see a drum in here. You learn something new every day. I could have kept him for bait, but I typically don't do very well for catfish with drum as bait, so I just don't bother with it. Got one. Not a bad one either. Made me my pliers for you. Huh. I don't know, I could probably get it. Where's my phone? Oh, I got it. Got you. Had you. Dadgummit. Ugh. That would have been another prime piece of bait. That car got to do some speculating. Clean you off just a smidgen. Yeah, I could turn you into bait, but I ain't going to. That mosquito needed to die. Oh, belly flop, sorry. I have no sympathy for mosquitoes. They can all die slowly, fast. However, doesn't matter to me. You know, this thing's so beat up, even the little ball head has come loose. Well, this trip has kind of gone to a bust, but we did catch fish. That's all that matters. You know, you don't always have all day to fish, and you don't always catch a ton of fish. So I'm gonna put these two that I caught back. And we're gonna try again some other day. And that bucket kind of needs to be washed out anyway if I was gonna use it as a bait bucket. But another thing every fisherman needs is a bucket. You know, any 5-gallon bucket doesn't have to be special. I prefer these darker ones. They keep the fish from getting, or they keep the water from getting heated up too much, at least in my opinion. Now, scientifically, it's proven that dark colors absorb heat more, but I'm looking at this from a shade standpoint. So, I prefer darker color buckets, and of course, you got to have fishing decals on there. You know, River Certified, Whisper Seeker, Tackle Bandit. I think that's it. Slacking. I need to get more stickers on there. But anyway, we're gonna call it quits and try again some other time. Well, we didn't stack them, just like the last few times that we've been out and didn't stack them. Oh well, if I've said it one time, I've said it 10,000 times. This channel is going to be that real channel that shows you how real fishing goes. You're not going to catch big fish every time you go out. You're not going to catch a bunch of fish every time you go out. You're also going to get swampy. That's just summer for you. But yeah, if I go out and catch like one fish in a video, I'm not making a video out of that. It just ain't gonna happen unless it's something super impressive, like some kind of big fish. But you know, an hour on the creeks, you know, like I said before, a lot can happen in an hour. I've come down in this creek before, especially during the fall, and caught 30, 40, 50 fish. Like, this summer has been the worst summer since I started fishing it as far as catches go. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, I think I've got a few extra clips from the last time I was down here. I'll try to find them and add them into the end of this video so that it's just a little bit longer. But yeah, anyway, hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Alright, usually we'll be fishing from that bank over there and along this one down here to, well, just a little bit past where that big tree is across down there. But that's a little bit growed up and there's a lot of snakes out right now. Anyway, this side would actually be a really good spot for some catfishing in this creek because got plenty of room right here. You know, put a couple bank rod holders. Got shade right there. I did fall a little bit on the rocks up there just because I stepped on one that shouldn't have moved but did. Anyway, starting out, got a little pink and white chartreuse trout magnet 64th head. I'm gonna throw around, see what we can catch. Now there's perch, bass, crappie, bluegill. I mean, it's the same creek as the farm creek and whatnot, just the first bridge up. Hey, we got something. Feels pretty good too. Finally got something. It's a lot of hooks and a lot of spines. Very pretty red. Get a picture and chuck it back. Sploosh. I hope that ain't the only one to catch today, because I don't want to scrap a video. I need more videos. I've got like 6 as of this recording. 6 or 7 as of this recording left in my schedule. Got it. That one hit it pretty good, even though it's also the smallest one of the day. It's another little red. Ow! You spinified me. That's a word now. Yeah, I'll just screenshot my other picture of that one, so we'll have it for my logbook. And I really need to invest in some snap swivels. It's one reason why I don't throw inline spinners all that much anymore, is the twist it puts in your line. Alright, well, my GoPro got entirely too hot, but got us another one off camera on a little single hook rooster tail. A little red. Let's unhook it, get it back. Oh yeah, while I'm thinking about it, somebody commented in a previous video a good while back, wanting to know what my logbook looked like. Well, here it is. I'm gonna cover up my locations, but when I start a new page out, I'll write in the corner what months that is and where I'm starting out at. So in that trip, I only caught 2 red breasts, which brings my total up to 874 fish. And then on that date, and I just write down the date and the number of trips per month. And then, you know, after each trip, I add it up like that. Write down my species, not in order, just how many species I've caught up until that point. And then all of this is from the last couple of years. There's, well, of course, 12 months total for the last couple of years doing the same thing. Now, one other thing that I do is at the end of the month, I'll tally everything up, how many species, trips, locations, yada yada yada, how many fish I caught that month, most caught species, and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much my logbook. I'll also have a couple of pictures on my community page or whatever, so you can go check that out. Anyway, that's it. Simple logbook. Don't have to make it very complicated. Used to, I would include the weather, the color of bait, the size of the bait, type of bait, and all that stuff I was using, but it just got too complicated. So I just write down the species, the number of each species, and just tally up the total catches for that day.